Hi, this is Deborah from Dinglefoot.com, and this week I'm going to show you a thank you card. And I have a butterfly stamp, and I just got that from a dollar store. If you have individual butterflies, you could arrange them in a pattern like that. That would work if you want yours to be the same. And I have a thanks stamp, and this is just, let's see, Stampabilities. So I have that, and I have a red card and some kind of pearl gray paper. I also have another piece of gray paper and this piece of red paper that my stamp's sitting on. And I have silver embossing powder, some little diamonds, adhesive diamonds, and my Southwest corner punch. And since this paper here is pearl, I'm going to use StazOn ink for the stamping that I do on that, because it will adhere to the pearl paper or any kind of shiny paper without making a blurred image. So I'll use the StazOn, and I'm thinking that's about all I need, so let's go ahead and get started. First of all, I'm going to take my Southwest corner punch and I'm going to go around the edges of this gray sheet, and I'm going to do the same thing with this red sheet, and I might do that to my gray paper also that I stamp my butterflies on. So let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Okay, I'm going to grab my butterfly stamp and ink that up really good. And I'm just going to stamp it on my paper. And right away, put on my silver embossing powder here. Then when we get the extra off, we're going to go ahead and heat it up and melt it. Just dump off the extra, and then we'll be ready to heat it up. Okay, my little butterflies are all embossed, and I am going to take my Southwest corner punch and go ahead and do these corners also, and then that's going to be glued onto my red piece of paper right here. Since this is such a thin paper, I'm going to use my adhesive runner, because the paper tends to bubble up if you use a wet glue. Even though I think the wet glue holds a lot better sometimes for the heavier paper. For this lighter paper, I just prefer to use the adhesive runner, because you just don't want that your paper looking all bubbled up. So there's my butterflies. This is going to go on the front of my card here. Oops, take the lid off first. I can glue this on the front. And then I'm going to take my little adhesive jewels and put some in the centers of my butterflies. So, I think for the big butterfly, probably need about 4 or 5 of those. Just snip them off. This just kind of brightens up the butterfly somewhat. And my little ones, I'll put probably 3. Whoops, that one fell. Okay, we'll just put that one. Maybe 4 in the center of this other one. So that just adds such a nice little sparkly touch to your card that you wouldn't have had otherwise. And all I need to do to finish this card off is use my thanks stamp. And that's actually going to go sideways on my card, just for a little bit different of a look. So I'm going to use my silver embossing powder once again after I stamp that. So let's get some ink on our stamp. That's just going to go right here. Try to line that up. Okay, press that down good. And I'm going to put my powder on, get rid of the extra, and all we need to do is get that heated up and melted, and we will be done. Alrighty, we are all done with this one. Such a simple little thank you card, and I hope you try this out. Thanks so much for watching.